super total weeb. I'm a super total weeb. I'm a cosplay inspector, an autograph collector, a franchise dissector, a merchandise detector. I brought my tent to be first in line. Crowdfund investor, love of adventure. I'll finally meet every idol of mine. Franchise dissector, merchandise detector. Yes, 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 yes. You're a big weirdo. You're a big weirdo. Yes, 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 yes. Join this weird fandom with me. Join this weird fandom with me.
I may not be a 10, but I'm a natural 20. I was lonely back then, here I am one of many. I can't wait till the time when the weekdays are gone. Gotta go, don't wait up, heading straight to the con.
Yes, 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 yes. We're all big weirdos. We're all big weirdos. Yes, 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 yes. And we'll make this one a hit. We'll make this one a hit.
Testing, mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and we are once again back at it again for some more Monster Prom Sundays. As today, we're gonna be calling up a familiar face from the original Monster Prom. Hello, hello, Kitty, Jesse. Good to see everyone on this fine morning/midnight. Still no mics yet? No, I've checked. Anyway, how's everyone been so far? A very happy Silk Song is confirmed to everyone who celebrate. I still have not... Look, man. I gave myself the excuse that eventually I would get to playing Hollow Knight when Silk Song comes near. I've had that promise to myself for like half a decade. I'm like, I've had Hollow Knight in my Steam library for half a decade, waiting for the opportune moment when Silk Song comes out so that I could play it back to back. And finally, I have the excuse that I needed to finally get into Hollow Knight. I don't know if we're gonna do Hollow Knight streams, actually. That's a thought. Hello, hello, Zala. You're good? You went to your nephew's birthday? You got him some art for a time capsule when he grows up? Dang. Where are you gonna bury it? Hello, hello, Venus. Your feed has been Silk Song for a long while now. Hope we have fun with Hollow Knight. I haven't played an action roguelike since Hades 2, actually. That might be it. I play a lot of roguelikes. I haven't played an actiony one in a while. So that'll be interesting. Anyway, aside from that, Americans, how are your theatrical releases for K-pop Demon Hunters? I've seen the videos. Why must you make me so jealous? You haven't played or watched anyone play it? You don't know why your feed is filled with it? How are the K-pop Demon Hunter screenings? I heard that it made top Billboard. First Netflix movie to make #1 on the box office. From one weekend alone. Shit's wild. It was your first time watching it, right, Venus? Watching it in theaters was also your first time? You don't have Netflix, so no K-pop Demon Hunters for you? There's always the high seas. It's out in theater? Yeah, they had a special screening weekend for theaters around the US, apparently. So there's that. What even is a box office? It sounds like something for cats. I don't know. What is the etymology of the word box office? the special sing-along screening. Yeah, like those from Frozen, or the meme watch-alongs for Premiere and the Minecraft movie. Except those are a lot more degenerate. Anyway, there's that. What else has been going on in the past week? Not so much, really. I've just been chilling. Anyway, guess let's start. We don't have any special requirements for Scott, right? I'm double checking my notes. I don't think there's any stat we have to specialize in for Scott, right? Just confirming. I'm also checking the wiki. I'm cross-referencing. It doesn't seem like there's any stats that we need. Okay. Doesn't seem like it. Scott is the goodest boy. Okay. And what's this? Let's play. One player. Regular game. Hawaii Future Base. SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention. But for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belong. Who are you? Since I don't think it's even possible to romance Scott, I feel like this'll be a wholly platonic route. I say we go with Damien. It's been a while. The only way to fail with Scott is to not invite him the second time around. Okay. Scott, probably the easiest secret ending to grab from this game. Let's go with a Damien. Scott and Damien hanging out.
I'm a spicy red adult!
The boys. The lads. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless dating and harbinger of destruction to author-renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam Deliancourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms that he loved. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the
Nico Char, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera-ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives. Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we have grown to know ourselves better, we realize we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things that you like. Let us go. I don't think this really matters in the long run. Power scaling your friends. Tournament arcs. Retro games. Choose your top 3 favorite Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemons, you guys seen the announcement for Mega Victory Bell? It only makes me wish that we actually had an actual Pokemon horror game. But, you know, the Pokemon company doesn't need to actually try to make money. They don't need to innovate. They could just release slop every 2 years and it would be fine. I love Mega Victory Bell. He's a silly little guy. Also, pretty excited about all the megas coming to Pokemon Radical Red. That's the only way I consume Pokemon content nowadays. Fuck any of the slop new games. I just want to play the new mechanics in Radical Red, where it's actually peak. Choose our favorite Pokemons. Let's go with the silly one, charming one, and the fun one. Can we get Megas for Kalos Pokemon, the region that introduced Megas? The whole list of Megas have already been leaked for months. And we've also, if you know where to look, all the designs of the upcoming Megas have also been leaked. I've already seen all of the new Megas that haven't been officially announced. Look, all I'm saying is they're all pretty sick. They're all pretty sick. Mega Delphox looks sick, dude. It's like they leaned into the whole witch aesthetic. Mega Delphox has like large fiery brooms. Send those to you? I think I have them somewhere. I could send it after the stream. We were new to all this, so this time we challenge ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we decided to take on a project we have been putting off for too long. Making our own comic. We had so many ideas and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Choose our genre. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go with superheroes. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start. Oops! You guys wanted sports? I clicked too fast. You don't like that Mega Dragonite? Is yet another Gen 1 with a Mega? And it's a pseudo, but it's cute. Yeah, Mega Dragonite didn't really need a Mega. It's already pretty competent in battles already. Especially with multi-scale. But in Pokemon ZA, they won't have any abilities. So, I don't know what ability they'll give Mega Dragonite when they convert it back to the mainline combat system. Let's go with the main stage. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler? Are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you're the very rare lover. A highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense you're better fit for a dating sim. You gain 2 smarts for achieving such self-awareness. Cammy, date me! You're wondering which of your friends you'll coincidentally run into next when you see Liam and Omen arguing nearby. Look, as your sponsor, I'm just saying that I don't think you've been bringing the right attitude to the meetings lately.
Fuck the redemption arc program.
And I am saying that the redemption arc program is stupid, pointless bullshit, and I want out. You know you'll have to go back to prison if you quit, right? I know, but can I not, do what the youths are doing with their jobs these days? I believe it is called quiet quitting. No, Omen, you can't quiet quit rehab. Fuck! I hate this! What's the point of being good anyway? It's just something you have to do. I do not have to do anything. This is just what Big Good wants you to think. Goodness is a requirement to live in a civilized society. You have to make positive choices and care about other people. Objection, I can be evil and care about some other people. I care very much for Doug and April and Nez. What about, me? As I was saying, I can care for others and still subjugate the universe to my ruthless totalitarian rule. These are not conflicting ideals. I'm out. That's not... Fuck it. I give up. As I see you hiding behind that pillar, make yourself useful and give me an inarguable reason why Omen should choose to live a good life. Well... well, we're back to this. Morals are for losers. Fortunately. Okay, never mind. Liam might be a loser. It's cool to have morals, and if you manage to collect all the morals, they let you add a new rule to the rules of conduct. How are you gonna get a good rating on ratemymorals.com? Gotta collect the morals like Pokemans. What? This changes everything! Omen grabs you. You grab Liam, and you all run into the county clerk's office. I'll just need you to fill out this form confirming you have all the morals, says the clerk in a dull monotone voice befitting of a government agent.
Oh.
Let's see what we have here. Forgive others, be humble, admit fault. Check, check, check. What could you possibly have done to exhibit those morals? You remember that time when I accidentally stabbed that teenager in the shoulder?
Ugh.
Accidentally, you said stop pissing me off or I will stab you right before you did it. Nevertheless, I admitted fault for hurting him. Forgave him for being a crybaby and showed humility in not sticking around to finish the job. You're not going to accept this, are you? Sir, I'm about to clock out. If she technically fulfilled the requirements, it's good enough for me. You may have one moral on the list, Miss, the undefeatable Omen.
Genius.
I have thought long and hard about it, and I would like to make it morally correct to punch Liam de Leoncourt whenever he says something snarky. Okay, sure, done. Have a good night. Okay, that's not as bad as I was expecting, but it's also the stupidest thing I've ever... Ah! God damn it, Omen, that hurt! Look, Liam, I am a good person. By all technical definitions, even Liam has agreed that Omen behaving better than usual today. You gain 2 fun, but you lose 2 charm for putting her in the path of good.
Let's set the world
Omen
on
would definitely
fire,
respect
baby.
Liam if he was Angelus. Don't dead name Liam. Let's go to... Wait, what are we? The meme. Let's go to... You know what? We're like a third or halfway through all the secret endings in the game. We should definitely start trying to fish for whatever requirements we need to actually unlock the rest. Now, I'm certain that we need to encounter beach scenes to unlock the beach episode secret ending. Chat, would you happen to know where we could bait these scenes out? I would love to check which events I already have unlocked, but we're in the game, and that's in the main menu. Only a third? I don't know, I'm bad with math. I think we're like halfway. We're like 15 secret endings in out of 30-ish. That's halfway. You need to get regular endings with everyone in order to get the beach ending. But there's also, I think there's also requirements of encountering beach stuff. There's also the Liam Prom ending, which we, what's needed for it again? We need to encounter all the Liam Prom events. I don't know where to bait those out. Let's go to the expo. You're roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and whispers, "Hey, you need water. It's important to stay hydrated." Hydration check. I'm gonna sip my coffee. He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about the social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. Do not just accept strange water bottles from strangers, guys. Always check if they've been opened or not. Water yourself like the awkward little flower you are. You thank the stranger who's left confused. Well, maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain 2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. You're hanging with Doug and Omen while they man the con info booth. The con volunteer middle manager enters the room. I bet she has a task for us. Witness my spectacular technique to avoid labor.
Yellow.
Howdy, boss. Is there anything I can help you with, or that Omen can help you with when she gets out from under the table? Snitch! Yes, I need your help. There's a fake pass seller somewhere outside, and we accidentally let in tons of people with fake passes. I gotta go find the fake seller and hit them with a lifetime ban. You think you two could throw out all the fake pass holders?
Oh.
Easily. I simply don't want to. Ah, well, too bad, because you have to. I'll check back with you in an hour. Don't worry, ma'am. Your trust in us isn't misplaced. I'll work myself to the bone to find the...
See you soon.
Oh, you're leaving. I was still talking, ma'am. I said I'll work myself to the bone to find the phony passes. So we have to find the fake pass holders as well? That's idiotic. I thought we only had to throw them out. How are we supposed to tell the difference between a legitimate pass and a fake one? The dame was right. It'd be a tough nut to crack, but soon all the papers would be praising the amazing detective who solved the case of the counterfeit con. Uh-oh. We're back. We're back with Nico. Can't wait for us to play the same route 4 different times in Liam Prom. Is that a Haruhi reference? Hey Nico, are you gonna find the fake pass holders? Help us find the fake pass. Words are hard. Hydrate! Yes, I will. Even though it's such a complex, tragic case, a crime with no villains, only victims. My hardened heart breaks for these fake pass holders. They walk among legitimate guests, never knowing what crime they committed. Is it even their fault?
Yeah.
Maybe not, but we have the responsibility to protect the con. My manager is counting on me. Then let us get it over with, so that I may return to eating popcorn and brooding. How shall we find the criminals? Fool them by making up a promotion. Upgrade your fake passes to cool, exclusive VIP passes. Access the security cameras to investigate the heinous crime by using a fake security pass. I think we've already seen these 2 events. Nico, where were you on the night the fake passes got made and spread? I don't know about fake security passes. That's gotta be against the rules. Oh, Doug, my sweet pure cinnamon bun. Sometimes you need to do wrong in order to do right. Come on, Doug, let's do it. All the cool kids use fake passes, apparently. Really? All the cool kids? I mean, it's for a good deed, right? That'll probably make it okay. It isn't, though. Our souls will be forever stained by the stench of crime, but someone has to do it. Whatever, I don't think I ever had a soul to begin with. I guess this is the beginning of my bad boy era.
Now you're talking.
Worst case scenario, we can find forgiveness at the bottom of the bottle. You, Nico, and Doug, and Omen forge some security passes and sneak into the camera room. Whoa, that was super easy. They don't really check the passes. One begins to understand why people get fake passes to begin with. What else do you think we could forge in order to get cool things? Whatever your imagination allows, Omen. As for me, I've always wanted to pilot a helicopter. Yes! Doug, get ready for our helicopter piloting era! You know, when you do something for so long, you forget what you were looking for in the first place. Well, I keep checking these security cameras, but I can't put my finger on what we were supposed to find. I think we just wanted to test our fake security passes. Well, we were talking about helicopter pilot licenses, so I guess it was something about helicopters. Then our work here seems to be done. To the airstrip! That's how you and your friends got matching fake helicopter pilot licenses. And a lifetime ban from several airports. You gain 2 boldness but lose 2 charm.
Rad.
Let us go to... the hotel. Slay. You're chilling in the hotel room with nothing to do. Looking around for cheap entertainment, you notice April's purse hanging from a chair. Will you dare violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? Of course you will! You grab the purse and open it and... Oh. No. No way. This is too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, have 2 creativity. Go imagine it on your own. I'm out. You're spending the day touring the con with Zoe! One of your favorite people surrounded by all your favorite stuff. What could be better? Well, except for the fact that it seems like she's got something on her mind. She's weirdly spacey. She doesn't seem to hear you when you ask if she wants yaoi or yuri flavored bubble tea. Huh? What? Oh, I don't mind. Get me either. Love is love, right? You look around for something that might catch her interest and spot someone in a horrifying Garfield cosplay. Maybe you could go ask for a picture.
OMG!
Let's go over and... Sorry, what were you talking about?
It really isn't like Zoe. You ask if everything's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just like, there's a super blood moon tonight, which was one of Zagord's things, so all these stupid evil cultists keep trying to summon me to destroy reality. It's really fucking annoying! Like, I'm not an entity of destruction and despair anymore, people, get with it! But I guess not everyone got the memo that I'm out of the game.
That is annoying. Don't these stupid cults realize their attempts to destroy reality are interrupting your time with Zoe? You better find a way to stop them from bugging her.
Well...
Spread the rumor that Zagord has been vanquished. Write an obituary to be published in the weekly Dark Arts newspaper. Zoe could edit her summoning settings to allow voicemail. It'll save her from having to answer these fuckers. You could also record silly voicemail messages together.
Let's go with the obituary.
Cool.
As that's genius. Faking my death to avoid an awkward social situation should have been my first thought. Obituaries aren't usually smutty though, are they? I might be a bit out of my depth writing one.
No worries. When it comes to sensitive matters like tasteful obituaries, there's only one resource to trust. WikiHow's how to write an obituary that will leave them bawling. Okay, paragraph 1. Announce name and time of death.
Easy. In a pocket dimension outside of time, Zagord was finally vanquished in an epic battle with... Should I say the Coven? I always wanted to be vanquished by them.
Do it. Live your vanquishing dreams.
In an epic battle with the Coven, Zagord was infinity billion years old. What next?
Give a quick summary of their life.
It's hard to summarize a life that long, but Zagord spawned, then spent millennia destroying various universes as an eldritch abomination of dread. That ought to do it, right?
Right. Okay. Next, it says to add some details about hobbies and passions. What was Zagord into?
Destruction.
Sounds a bit one note. What if we said you were really into wakeboarding?
Perfect. That's literally the most eldritch sport. Anything else?
There's one more thing. Provide details about the funeral service.
Funeral? Never. Good riddance, lol.
With the obituary complete, all that's left to do is mail it off to be published.
That was fun. Maybe we should make faking my death a regular thing.
Even the most fun obituary is still -2 fun. But you do gain 2 creativity and the satisfaction of helping a friend.
Coffee time.
You guess Zagord is dead in a way?
Reminds me of when Elon Musk went on some podcast and was like, "My son is dead. The woke killed my son." And then his daughter Vivian was like, "I look pretty good for a dead bitch." I don't know, just reminded me of that. Let's go with... Let's go with the merch hall. Lol, what? Hold up. Okay. My headphones kind of disconnected there. Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Here's some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy raid your parents' house? You buy them just in case. Life was full of charm back then. Before reality made you a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon 2 charm from your memories. What do you mean it's giving home stuck? Those are not words that should come out of a Zoomer's mouth. Homestuck existed while you were still in your father's ballsack. I doubt you know the secret text. Hell is apparently easy to raid. What's up, X-Mask? You're prowling the merch hall with Liam, April, and Omen when you nearly trip over an enthusiastic fanzine seller in the aisle. Uh-oh. Hi. Do any of you have a craving for amazingly mediocre art? If so, buy one of my fanzines.
Absolutely not. God, no.
I only purchase mediocre art if it is deliberately mediocre for ironic purposes. Sorry, I can't. I'm saving the last of my money for something that I actually want to buy.
Something called anything but your zine.
Don't any of you care about supporting starving artists?
Goodbye.
No.
No,
I
no.
believe in the survival of the fittest. To the wolves with you. Oh, what about your quiet friend in the back? I bet he wants a zine.
He's looking at you. Fuck, you're definitely the weakest link of the group. Your friends have the stamina to refuse her all day, but Nez, people pleaser extraordinaire, you're totally gonna care. What year is the cutoff point for Zoomers? 97. 97 is the cutoff point for Zoomers. 96 is like millennial. I would know because I'm 96. Okay, I'll buy zine.
Yes! One sold, 99 to go. I'm so gonna break even today.
What zine will you choose? Everyone knows one's artistic taste is a great way to determine their identity, maybe even their worth.
Don't worry, Nez. We're not gonna judge you just for whatever silly fanzine you buy.
Not out loud, anyway.
I was totally going to judge him aloud.
Likewise, my judgments are just too good not to share them publicly. This simple transaction has turned into a desperate bid to impress your friends. Why does this always happen to you? Choose a zine wisely.
Love Letters I Never Sent, a romantic zine based on a true story of the world's most unethical postman.
Most Wanted, thirsty portraits of the world's sexiest international criminals.
Oh my. Thank you for your money, I mean your purchase, okay, bye.
Seriously, I don't know about sexualizing murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Liam,
You must not be aware of the true crime genre and the apparent love women have for serial killers and murderers. Why is that a thing? Girly Pops in chat, why do we love criminals?
like Luigi, free him.
Is it really sexualizing if they were sexy to begin with, Liam? Exactly. I am both a murderer and a ne'er-do-well, and I find no problem in the fact that I am sexy. Leave Nez alone.
Yeah, leave Nez alone. Your friends start flipping through the zine. They seem much more interested in it now that you've forked over the money to pay for it. Okay, but this one is just Hamburglar. How does stealing some hamburgers make you an international criminal?
Well, according to this description, he also committed multiple war crimes. You know what they say, stealing burgers is a slippery slope into war crimes. Honk.
I have the feeling that no one has ever said that.
Shut up and read the next one, Liam. The Bloody Valentine. A boobalicious babe with a psycho killer smile. She boobs breastily.
Many crimes include credit card fraud, armed robbery, murder by firearm, murder by balloon, just to quote a few. Bloody Valentine's true identity is unknown, but some crime-solving online communities have built theories that connect her to a niche internet micro-celebrity.
Wait a minute. Hold up. April?
Niche internet micro-celebrity, my ass!
What I mean is, we don't have to fry our brains by getting into bogus internet conspiracy theories. Give me that.
April snatches a zine from Liam's hands and throws it into the trash. She then proceeds to light the trash on fire. My money! She also buys the other copies of the zine and throws them into the fire too.
Gotta go!
Whoa, look at all this fire. It makes me crave some hot BBQ. Let's all get some hot BBQ and forget this ever forever.
April's being super suspicious, but then again, this is BBQ you're talking about. Lose your charm, but gain 2 fun from choosing the zine about hot people.
Am I standing next to a lot of dangerous killers?
Ass is ready to sit.
I mean, technically, all three of them have killed people. Whether they're serial killers. Now, serial killers have a pattern. If you're a sporadic killer, if you're a casual killer, I don't think you count as a serial killer. You gotta get into ranked matchmaking for that. Let's go to the friendomat. Let's pick up Scott. You invite Scott to join you at the con. Ooh, I'd love to. I don't know much about nerd stuff. You think they'll like a big furry fellow like me? Ah, Scott, you'll be surprised. Scott, tell us, what do you look for in a friend? What do you mean? I like people in general. I believe you can make friends with almost anyone if you make the effort to get to know them. The most wanted list is just ranked matches? Technically, yeah.
Comics are hard.
There's a leaderboard. Con is a whirlwind of activity and overstimulation, but somehow you find the time to work on your comic. Time to brainstorm. They're about to cancel your favorite TV show. The TV execs call you. You have a chance of saving the show by brainstorming a new character for next season. Think carefully, who should the character be? Gary Gunhands. We're role-playing as Damien. Your old friend group has grown apart. It's been 10 years since you last hung out, and now you have to think of a plan to bring you all back together. The not-so-well-known Tango for Four, committing a crime that ties their fates together. Did we even have a choice? You gotta protect Scott the cinnamon roll wolf.
Batches, gasoline. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go to, the zone. To attend the workshop at the community zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. Let's do. You thought the Sailor Moon fringe would look good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain +2, fun, and one amazing hairstyle. Me when I'm making a reference to my favorite Canadian flesh tuber? Damien engaged in foul play as usual? You meet up with Scott and roam the con together until you find the perfect activity for him, the Fantasy Sports Zone. Welcome! Would you like to join us for a game of Frinkleborg? It's a new sport. A new sport? Is that even legal? Based off the iconic ball game from Field of Snow and Crows and Doe novels, and... There's a ball? Sounds perfect. We're in. The game starts, and you are very confused. All sports confuse you though, so it's nothing new. Scott is very excited and rushes to kick the ball before anyone else. Ooh, ball! Halt! Rule 19 states that only the Frinkler may frink the ball. The Frinkler. Am I the Frinkler? No, you're the lowly Porgler. Porgler. Get back to the Porg zone and prepare the Porgle if the ball comes close. Oh, okay. Halt! Rule 62 states Porglers can only talk if they're holding the talking spoon. Scott, same. Halt! Rule 119 states you can't enter the Porg zone without first answering my riddle. I thought I wasn't allowed to talk. Why does this game have so many rules? Rule 1 states the rules are what make it fun. Rules are the enemy of fun. That's why good sports like basketball and soccer don't have any. No one. None of you fuckers tell him. None of you fuckers break his immersion. No one tell him. With all these rules, I'm not going to get the Porg, or Frinkle, or even sniff the ball at all. This might be the first ever not fun sport? Poor Scott! You could see his worldview shattering before your eyes. How can you stop this nonsense so he'll actually get to play with the ball?
through acute market analysis, proved to the NFL that they can tap into a whole new audience if they buy the rights to this YA franchise and reshape its sport into basically football. Resort to YA franchise tropes. By ignoring the rules, Scott is filling the essential role of the edgy bad boy love interest who respects no authority. Well, chat, you could have the choices because I don't think these really matter. Full time. Edgy boy or NFL. Pick your choices. Are we going to make Scott a bad boy? Also, hello Losaya. Are we going through our bad boy era with Scott? Okay. I feel like bad boy route is one. Bad boy route it is. I don't know. Isn't being a bad boy bad? Not if you're sexy enough. I feel like we chose the perfect protagonist, player character for this one. Oh, okay. Then I'm going to get out there and play my best. Or my worst? You watch as Scott takes a pitch. The game is soon underway again, and this time he's not going to let any silly little rules ruin his fun. Alt, get back to the pork zone. Your zones can't hold me anymore. I'm going to go all the way to the goal. Damn him! It's like he's got no respect for anything. But when he gives such a confident smile, how can I hold it against him? He's too sexy. Goal! Oh, that's 100 point for us. Alt, goals are worth 3.53 points, not 100. I earned those points and nobody's going to take them away from me. Grr. Takes what he wants with no thought for anyone else. But his conviction, it makes my heart go doki doki. Out of my way, everyone! I'm gonna frink it real hard this time. Alt, Scott, please. You know that's not your role. Sorry, but when I play, I follow my heart, not the rules. Oh, he's right. It should disgust me, but instead, all I can think about is how handsome he looks as he scores the winning frank. The Frankler. And you have to agree, a happy Scott is the handsomest Scott in your books. And he's never happier than when playing with balls. You gain 2 creativity, but lose 2 smarts.
Get your ass off the floor, we're moving!
Damien would corrupt his friend this way. He'd know about being a sexy bad boy. Let's go to the merchants, the vendor stalls, the artist alley. You find a portrait artist in the artist alley. Apparently he can accurately portray your soul. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff, small and cute. Hey, maybe it's ginger hair. No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around. But hey, that glow surely adds to charm to your looks. A while later, you're leaving a British voice acting class with Nico, wondering if they're ever going to sound like this forever, when their costume catches someone's attention. Storm the Lightbringer, raise your blade and face me, you bastard.
Justice will
You cannot
prevail.
defeat me, Marith the Darkslayer. Nobody escapes the white-hot gaze of the light. Nico and the other cosplayers spar with their foam swords a bit, then shake hands and say goodbye. That was cool. It's interactions like those that make cosplay worth doing. You're glad Nico got to have their fun, but then you two see the same cosplayer in the lobby an hour later. Storm, we meet again. Fate compels us to finish our battle.
Victory!
Then battle we shall have. Prepare to be blinded by the light. And later again in the bathroom. Storm, you cannot hide from me in there. On guard! Okay. Just let me finish up here and we can talk outside. I'd never let my guard down around Lightbringer. Raise your sword or die pissing.
Why?
And holy shit, you see them again at the hotel. Are they following you or something? Storm! Not even slumber can save you from my dark wrath.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
That's cool and all, but I'm not cosplaying Storm anymore. Good seeing you, though.
Your civilian disguise cannot fool me, Lightbringer. Time to die.
Okay, yeesh. There's too much improv, even for me. Can you think of a way to get this person to back off, Nez?
Well... do the right thing. Report this weirdo to the Bad Cosplay Etiquette Commission. They'll get life in cosplay prison, if not sentenced to cosplay death. You proactively installed a trapdoor in the hotel a month ago in case something like this happened. You need to trick this person into standing on it. Bad Cosplay Commission!
Harsh but fair, Nez. We gotta bring this guy to justice.
Next thing you know, you and Nico are appearing as witnesses in cosplay etiquette court. All rise. We'll now hear the case of Storm the Lightbringer versus Meroth the Darkslayer.
Thank you, Your Honor. I like a good roleplay session, just like any other cosplayer. But insisting on it when I'd already gone out of character isn't cool.
I don't listen to them! Your Honor, Storm the Lightbringer's a wily trickster. He may have taken off his costume, but I know his true identity. I shall slay him if it's the last thing I do. Did you decided to do, kid? There are to be no in-character conversations within this courtroom.
-1.
I cannot abide by that. Meroth the Darkslayer's in my bones. He's in my very soul. He just like me, for real, for real.
No offense, but I kind of feel like idolizing a reality-destroying antagonist is a red flag.
What do you mean? Light Yagami is totally like me. He's handsome, he's cool, he wants to kill all the people that he hates women. He's just like me, for real, for real.
Don't talk back to me like that, Storm. I'll mount your head on my throne and piss on your grave. Okay, that's quite enough. We can't abide by our rules in the courtroom. How can we expect you to abide by the rules of cosplay? Okay, say it with me now.
1. Never body shame. 2. Never budget shame. 3. Never threaten to kill another cosplayer and mount their head on the throne.
Exactly. Bailiff, take the defendant to the electric chair. Is that some kind of cosplay electric chair?
No, it's real. Cosplay is a serious art form, Nez. On that note, thank you for giving me the courage to take this to court. Oh, you truly are an ally to shame cosplayers everywhere.
Yay! For allyship, you gain 2 charm for being supportive of Nico, but lose 2 smarts.
Brad!
He got the chair! Let's go to the main stage. You sit down and watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve.
Chicken jockey.
Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts. Hooray! Autograph Day! You, Zoe, Doug, and Nico are in line to meet Emily Slate, star of the hit sci-fi TV show, The Wandalorian. The Womandalorian.
Not complaining, but...
Zoe, not to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not, but we've been in line for a long time. Why do you keep letting people go ahead of us?
Hello, Hermit. Griffith is so handsome, though. How could he do anything wrong, for real, for real?
He just wanted to be king. It excuses everything that he did.
To be last in line, of course, having no one behind us means we could be a bit greedy and spend extra time with Emily Slate.
Oh, genius!
Every precious second spent with a celebrity is the greatest second of my life! Right? But we gotta be strategic. It's still a short time to make a good impression on a famous person. We can't fuck this up. I'm gonna show her a fan comic I drew of Emily Slate's character dating my superhero OC, who shoots lasers from his nipples.
You just keep that on you at all times.
Yeah, why not? It's a great conversation starter.
True. It's gotten a great conversation going between us already. I know, I'll meet Emily Slate dressed as Jay the Ronin.
That's kinda off topic. Emily's never been in a show with a Ronin character.
I know, but I really like the way my collarbones look in this outfit. Hopefully she will like it too. I'm kinda slutty that way.
Zoe likey.
There, if there's one thing I've learned since I became immortal is that everyone loves a studly set of collarbones.
Be that as it may, you doubt it's the best way to make a good impression on this celebrity. Come up with a plan of your own. We look her in the eye and menacingly say, I know what you did. Chances are she did something and now she'll believe that you know about it. Or throw the celeb off by signing an autograph to her. Finally, you're last in line to get your celebrity autograph. Or rather, hand her your autograph.
Whoa, Nez, are you famous?
Yep, just don't look it up.
But only regular people receive autographs from celebrities, which means I'm regular. My suffering is over. I'm finally free from the yoke of fame.
She runs off, probably to get a 9-to-5 job at an advertising company or whatever famous people romanticize about the lives of normal individuals. At least you gain 2 charm for making a strong impression. You're about to leave, but then... Where do you think you're going, Nez? You've got autographs to sign. Indeed, a sizable line of people have formed to get your autograph.
Cool.
Come on, guys, let's wait at the back of the line and get Nez's autograph and spend some one-on-one time with him.
Wait, you all don't need to wait in the line just to talk to me.
Oh, Nez, even at the height of your fame, you're so humble.
Bye-bye.
Don't worry, bud, it's okay. We'll wait for the perfect moment to make a good impression on you. Bye-bye.
Well, you're the one who wanted to be famous. You spend hours signing autographs, losing to boldness, and gaining a hell of a wrist cramp.
Did we not get it? Did we not get anything for that? That's the first time I think that's the first time we didn't gain anything from a normal event. We just lost boldness. What? It's like a curse. I didn't know that could happen.
Fame is but a fleeting illusion.
We got charm out of that? Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Let's go to the hotel.
You're chilling in your hotel room and decide to browse the room service list. Wow, they have all sorts of kinds, 6-pack beer, lots of shoelaces, even the very concept of creativity. Huh, that last one is expensive, but since money isn't a stat anymore, it'd be a net gain, stat-wise. Shortly after, someone brings your creativity. Several shoelaces. Imagine all you could do with all this. Afterwards, you, Nico, and Liam are sitting by the food trucks eating corn dogs. Don't you start with me, chat.
Aw, another hot dog.
Oh my god! What do you mean?
Well, you know how every corn dog has 50-50 chance of having either a corn dog or a corn cob inside? For some reason, I always get a hot dog.
Hello, Skyla. Damon sure looks more androgynous. It's not just the Dio earrings and nails.
What?
That's not how corn dogs work at all.
True, it's not exactly a 50-50 chance because there's also a super slight chance, like 1 in a million, that you get a corn dog genie. You know what that means?
I don't think I do.
Huh.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. It is called a corn dog.
It's called a corn dog because it's covered in cornbread.
No, I'm telling you, it's a 50-50 thing. Except it's an unfair 50-50 because I never get a corn cob.
Which some of us might say is evidence that there's no such thing as a corn cob corn dog.
Or that's just Nico being very unlucky.
Am I the only reasonable person here?
I don't need someone reasonable, I just need someone comforting. Thanks, Zoe.
This conversation is interrupted by you taking a bite of your corn dog and getting a mouthful of magic smoke instead. A corn dog genie appears.
What the fuck?
It's the corn dog genie, silly. Oh, the one I was just telling you about.
Congratulations, Nez. You get one wish before I return to my cozy breaded home. What will it be? What wish do we grant?
Wish to know why you never get a corn cob when you eat corn dogs.
Wish for what everybody wants. A beach episode.
We've already seen this choice, right? So even if we pick it again, it shouldn't contribute to unlocking the beach episode's secret ending. We might as well pick the first choice. As much as I want to see the beach episode, we won't get a beach episode until we get to the actual plotline.
Well, corn cobs are inherently harder to get. You have a 50-50 chance of getting one, but it's the harder of the two 50s.
That makes sense. When something's 50-50, there's always one 50 you get more of often than the other.
Exactly, that's how probability works.
Then if everyone keeps getting hot dogs, at least corn cobs will have... At least some corn cobs will have to become more common.
Words are hard.
And the era of corn cob corn dogs will begin. You're right, I can't wait for that day. There's only one way to get there. We have to eat as many hot dog corn dogs as we can to balance the scales.
Now you're talking.
I'll do my part. Get me 4 more corn dogs on the double.
You all eat corn dogs, enjoying the present and dreaming of your future. Later that day, an unexpected duo meets at the beach during sunset.
Wait a minute! You mean both choices are beach related? Hold up, maybe we will unlock the beach episode plotline by the end of this.
Liam and the corn dog genie are sitting in the sand, watching the waves crash ashore. You lied to Nico, friend. There's no such thing as a corn cob corn dog. I know, but sometimes a beautiful lie is better than an ugly truth. Wait, you two know each other? Now I must pass the baton to you. Promise me you'll look after Nico. The world is a bleak place. Make sure they never lose their innocence and whimsy. Of course. Keep in mind that technically you still owe us one wish. All's well that ends well. You gain 2 smarts, but lose 2 fun.
It is time for the shop. Welcome to my modest establishment. So modest it doesn't have a license. Don't be shy, pick a box before the cease and desist gets here. Well, since stats don't matter in this run, I feel like we should also try to move forward in unlocking Yifeng's secret ending. Which means we should try to collect all of the gacha. That's how we unlock dating Yifeng. I say we go with... Let's go with buff bugs. Let's see what kind of bugs we get. What is that? The caterpillar. Every turn, the amount of your stats change randomly until you choose a... Oh. Well, if there was any plotline this would be safe to choose, it would be this one.
Oh, this is gonna be metal!
You feel a surge of creative inspiration and rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen create today? Brainstorm and find out. For your service to the rat community, the Rat King is bestowing you 1 superpower. Choose wisely. Wi-Fi kinesis, explosive diarrhea, hypervisibility, the strongest armor ever. You're at a very important job interview and you get the classic question, what's your one defining weakness?
Inability to get over your ex. Fart jokes. You cannot see if your eyes are covered. This shows you're no nonsense. Geeks attack you on sight, seeking for admittedly just revenge. You have a minor flu right now, Skyla? Hope you get better.
Matches, gasoline. Yeah, I'm ready.
What the? Yo! Okay, it's a good thing Scott doesn't care about stats. Well, okay. What are we? The predictable.
Find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet with a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset does look good on you, so to charm. You, Liam, Omen, and Doug are wandering the merch hall, looking for the stupidest t-shirts to gift your friends back home when...
Hello, do you want to buy my zine? It's a riveting chronicle about the adventures of Super Vacuum Cleaner. I would sooner spend my money on a leisurely root canal. Begone from me!
But Omen's money and her leisurely root canal are put at risk when a mugger jumps out and holds you at gunpoint. Give me all your valuables or get ready to die.
No thank you. Can I stab this man, Liam?
Nope. No. That will corrupt your redemption arc. Just give him your valuables, they're not worth risking our lives.
But I just bought this limited edition Goku Tamagotchi. I'd be willing to take 1 or 2 bullet wounds for it.
Fuck that. I don't want your wallets or your jewelry or even your Tamagotchis.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'll kill you if you can't offer me something truly valuable. Like a fanzine about vacuum cleaners with superpowers. Oh god.
Wow, good thing I'm selling exactly that sort of zine just 2 feet away from you. What a relief. Let's buy a copy for the mugger.
Actually, I only accept 1 copy from each person here who doesn't want to die. Guys, this is a scam. Robber and the scene seller are obviously in on this together.
Liam, you idiot, don't you see? The criminal is demanding a very rare and specific valuable that we happen to have available in our vicinity. You are lucky I was here to notice our golden opportunity. Now, let us seize it.
You'd better think of a way to avoid being mugged that doesn't involve buying a shitty fanzine about vacuum cleaners.
Well... the mugger gave a solution away. Get hyped, because it's time to call Super Vacuum Cleaner. Come to think, you're not in the middle of your own redemption arc, which means you get to stab the mugger yourself. I mean...
We're role-playing as Damien. How come you didn't think of that before? You proceed to stab the robber.
Hey, you can't stab my mugger. You know how hard it was to hire a fake mugger on Greg's list? Huh. So it's okay for Nez to stab people because he isn't going through a redemption? Oh, I think I get it.
Please stop.
Do you understand that still does not make it okay to stab people?
Huh. No, I don't.
Well, it's not. For starters, stabbing people is against the law.
Holy moly.
Oh no! Is Nez going to jail?
Considering how many crimes I've seen Nez get away with, I doubt it. Congoers walk around the unconscious bleeding mugger. Some stopping to take pictures. They probably think it's some sort of performance.
You mean when I stab someone, I get imprisoned in an Iron Maiden for more than a century, but when Nez does it, it's a quirky little thing. Well, you gotta admit that when he stabs people, he just seems so silly and cute.
I'm just a silly little guy with a knife. Omen stares at you. Give your best. Oopsie, I just stabbed someone face. The same one that's gotten you out of countless murder charges.
I guess it is one might call silly and cute. You'll have to teach me that face.
Please don't. You gain 2 boldness for being a silly little psychopath. You lose 2 fun.
Fucking metal!
What are we?
The Daring. We're having 27 boldness for like
1 second. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede! Trying not to panic, you remember that what your yoga teacher taught you.
When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow.
You do, when the flow consists of the crowd trampling you, you still gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. Now you're trying to cross the lobby with Nico, Zoe, and April, but it's chock full of people. You can't move through the dense crowd.
Gosh, what a mess! What are we going to do?
Such is the way of
Fear
the
not,
brave.
my young people, when the noble lion must pass through a galloping antelope herd, he patiently waits for an opening. Huh? Like now? No, sorry, that wasn't the right moment. Now! Oops. False alarm. Any minute now.
56 minutes later.
Nah, no, that wasn't it either. Darn, still not it. How long is this going to take? Just a heads up, I'm getting very thirsty and mildly homicidal. It could be a while. I once got stranded in a con crowd for 6 hours, surviving on floor peanuts and secondhand sweat. You drank sweat? That's disgusting. Hey, it works in a pinch. There's sweat everywhere at a con. Look, you're even sweating. No, I'm not. I'm April 1st. I'm too cute to sweat.
Any slurpers in chat? Any sweat slurpers?
April, it's hot in here. We're clearly all drenched in sweat. Not me, not my sweat. It's water. I've been cooling off like this.
Next, you're gonna tell me April doesn't poop either. April snatches the group's last remaining water bottle and dumps it all over herself.
See? Just water. Well, dehydration is definitely going to be a problem now.
So is April's mental state by the looks of things. You'd better do something. When you need rescuing, you're supposed to deploy a flare gun. You only have a real gun, but that's probably close enough. Float the idea that one of you could volunteer their blood for the others to drink. Fun fact, blood is full of nutrients.
Ooh, suckage.
But also gun. Damien would shoot the gun.
That could work. Do you have a gun, Nez?
Well, I don't personally, but I assume April has one.
Who? Me? Yeah, I think I saw a gun in April's purse when I was looking for gum earlier. Hey, what do you know? There is a gun in my purse. It probably fell in there or something.
Sure.
Whatever you say, girl. Gimme.
Zoe shoots at the ceiling, then something magical and unexpected happens. Everyone around you cowers and stops moving.
Holy fuck, that girl's got a gun! It's every monster for themselves!
Exit. Pursued by bear.
Now, this is our moment, we can go! Oh, you're a genius, Nez. Totally, and oh hey, here you go, Nico. Wow, you did have gum. Thanks.
You navigate through dozens of terrified people as you rejoin the con. The gun really seems to get people out of the way. Behind you, you hear more screaming, maybe some rioting, but that's not your problem anymore. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 charm.
Out of my way!
Let's go to the hotel. Since you have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku, you give him boobs. What a creative reinterpretation. You then draw Splash Kaboom with a twist. You add some boobs and name it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll. Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biomechanical symbiote. Make her blonde. Also, you give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve 2 creativity for successful boob storming. You hear a group of angry protesters chanting outside the con. You, Zoe, Liam, and Doug get closer because, you know, their nosiness knows no bounds.
Weebs, nerds, get back to your herd. Nerds, weebs, we don't want you here.
Oh. Religious protesters at the con. Classic. Huh? What's going on here?
Dear viewers, we stand in front of the Monster Con, which has attracted a considerable amount of self-proclaimed nerds to our city. Several concerned citizens have come out into the streets, protesting about the danger that these strange weebs pose to our society.
Who are you calling strange creature? I'm merely a centuries-old vampire with occasional shape-shifting abilities. I'm sorry if I offended you. I merely state the facts as I get them. They don't care about your feelings. And I got them from the protesters first.
Well, those facts are a load of crap. I may have several mouths and reality-destroying powers, but I'm not dangerous.
That's not true, a demonstrator interrupts. Nerds will end society as we know it. According to blogs I read, they never have sex. Our population will decline.
Hey, some of us do.
Yeah, some. Well, that's even worse, because you're gonna fill the world with nerd babies. Pretty soon the entire population will look weird like you. Interesting. Tell me more about this nerd replacement theory. Jesus Christ.
Bro. If you keep writing bullshit, I'm gonna replace you.
See? She's threatening you with violence. These nerds and weebs have a proclivity of violence. It's in their blood. Never mind, Zoe. It's pointless to try to convince them. We can only fight against this pack of lies with even more persuasive lies.
You fight slander with slander. Oh, Nez is an expert in making up facts. Go ahead, show them.
Well, fandom culture has produced more art and fiction in the last 10 years than the 18th and 19th centuries combined.
Yeah, what do the 18th and 19th centuries have to show for? The Bible? Weebs and nerds are uniquely good at taming tarantulas. They're the only thing standing between us and a tarantula-controlled society.
Yes, You make a good point. Yes. Now that is interesting. Tell me, big nerdy fellow, what makes people like you so good at dealing with tarantulas?
We're good because
of the sweat, obviously. Nerds' nervous sweat releases pheromones that are soothing to tarantulas. Really? Of course. We could do a demonstration if there were a tarantula here, but alas. Liam, turn into a tarantula.
Don't worry, I got one.
Zoe pulls a tarantula out of her pocket. Protesters start running around screaming.
Come on, Doug, tame that tarantula.
What?
How am I supposed to do that? I'm way too nervous. Okay, according to Liam, that's step number 1. Come on, give it instructions. Okay, I don't know. Sit?
The tarantula immediately jumps onto a protester's face and bites them. As much as I'd like to twist the facts to make my article more interesting, this looks fake. The spider didn't do what your friend said.
Obviously, the spider couldn't just sit there and watch all these protesters demonstrating against Doug. Well, that was nice. Hydrate. My coffee's gone. Disappeared somewhere. Where'd it go?
That makes sense. Says a protester with a tarantula on her face. I was demonstrating the hardest and the spider bit me.
Well, now you know what will happen to all of you if there were no nerds around. You can start thinking, Doug, or we'll unleash the tarantulas.
Oh, thank you, Doug, king of tarantulas, says a protester meekly. I'm also in debt to you. This is journalistic gold. Yes, you dissolve the demonstration and save the day. You lose 2 creativity, but you gain 2 boldness and 1 pet tarantula.
Matches, gasoline. Yeah, I'm ready.
Perfect. Just how I like it.
You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Eurogame based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your admissions. Also sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and a robber somehow. 2 hours later, you've decided that never will you ever play this game again. At least you gain 2 fun hearing the embarrassing things the other players have admitted. A while later, Zoe and Nico drag you to a local bar for a fandom meetup of a popular TV show, Bronin the Barbarian. Omen joins you since, Miracle of Miracles, this is a show she actually watches.
Rejoice, my rowdy barbarian!
Let us toast to Bronin's feat of strength. And to his feats of love. But of course, Zoe, someone pour me another beer. Mwahaha! Wait, you're the Zoe. I've read your Bronin headcanons. The idea that he gets his unmatched stamina from channeling his sex drive. Oh, that changed my masturbation sessions forever. I gotta thank you. Art truly can change the world. What a beautiful truth! Come on, my chalice is empty. I need a drink so we can toast to Bronin's legendary prowess as a lover. Why are you three spreading such lies about Bronin the Barbarian?
Stop this nonsense.
Bronin has
now.
never shown to engage in sexual intercourse in any of the films, TV episodes, or cereal boxes he's been featured in. Well, sure, this is a headcanon. It's something that I think is canon inside my head.
Kinky.
And Omen, my dear friend, if you could see all the things Bronin has done in my head. Except she doesn't have to. You can check Zoe's Bronin headcanon blog. Believe me, it will revolutionize how you jerk off. Stop it. I neither know nor care what a headcanon is. What I know is that these myths have always been passed down through bard songs and TV spectacle, both known for their rigorous accuracy.
Someone.
If you insist on distorting the mighty legend of Bronin the Barbarian, I may have to slice your head off. The only head I care about is the head in my head cannons, so be ready to face the wrath of my plastic axe. Let's be real. Nico doesn't stand a chance. Come up with a way for Omen to understand the appeal of headcanons before Nico doesn't have a head to cannon with. Well, headcanons are sweet escapism. Would you rather spend your hours coping with the horrors of modern life, or imagining how your favorite character is really good at playing the trumpet? Adapt to your audience. Tell Omen you're actually talking about headcanons. She'll be way more into that. I know this is the bold option. However, we'll get randomized stats regardless. And we haven't seen this choice yet. What do you mean, the trumpet?
Now you're talking.
Yeah, what if Bronin was like, really good at playing the trumpet? If he is, nobody has ever witnessed it. Well, of course. You see, the trumpet is too powerful to be showcased carelessly. Egads colored me intrigued. Can you tell me more about this trumpet? Oh, it's a magic trumpet, Omen. A trumpet that can vanquish evil demons with its mighty sound. Demons? But there have never been demons in Bronin the Barbarian. You're right, and there will never be demons in Bronin the Barbarian, as long as Bronin plays his magic trumpet, secretly.
I like this
Wow,
idea.
what a powerful weapon of brass destruction! Isn't it? I call it the trumpet that kills demons. Oh, I like that name. It makes it clear that it kills demons, which is easily its best feature. Exactly, and you know what, Omen? I brought it with me.
Nico pulls the trumpet out of nowhere and starts playing with it. They aren't very good at it. At least, not after this many beers.
What a mesmerizing tune. It sounds very hard in the ear, but I imagine that contributes to more efficient demon slaying. Nico, Zoe, if imagining Bronin having sex is as fun as the magic trumpet that kills demons, maybe I was wrong about your headcanon. See, you finally understood the endless power of...
Do not stop playing the trumpet, warrior! You spend the rest of the day having fun at the meetup, sharing your headcanons, even if it's hard to hear each other over Nico's demon-vanquishing trumpet. Is Omen autistic? Well, that's for you, the audience, to decide. You gain 2 fun for relying on sweet escapism from the horror of reality, but you lose 2 boldness.
Give me your spiciest sauce.
Friendo Matt. Scott? You and Scott go to a restaurant.
Forks are for suckers.
You both order spaghetti. Scott takes this opportunity to tell you all about the new sport he's invented called meatball. The objective is to dribble, then dunk a meatball into your opponent's mouth. Sounds more like a choking hazard than a sport, but you play along anyway. What do you know? You win. Last day, a day 4.
Stupid brain, give me something!
It's almost time to find a date, but first, time to publish your comic. Almost time. You got the job, but 5 years have passed and working here makes you miserable. There's only one reason why. You won't just quit and set the whole building on fire. They somehow got incriminating copies of angsty poems of your emo phase. Jennifer from accounting. You lost a bet. Taco Tuesdays. The bet. You have 4 stallions. They are your pride and joy. And yet, you're a bit embarrassed by how you came to have these 4 stallions. You got them as a prize in a cereal box. You convinced the agents of the Witness Protection Program to make them part of your new identity. Your rich parents bought them to incentivize to give up your dream of attending art school. You blackmailed God. Jesse, you can refresh chat.
What's up?
Chat's still rolling. Let's go to the vendors. You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple prints from an artist. You get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag and they give it to you inside a free tote bag. You gain 2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags you have now. If only you had something to carry them all in. You meet back up with Scott. He seems a bit tired, but excited to see you. Hey Nez, remember how we played Frinkleborg the other day? I had so much fun. It was pretty confusing. I thought I should check out those Field of Snow and Crows and Dough books everyone was talking about. I was just going to read the Frinkleborg bits, but I got so into it I ended up reading all 5 books overnight. Wow, Scott, I'm so proud. You could read. Wow, you must be a really quick reader. The secret is to skip any word longer than 5 letters. Oh. Never mind. Or any page that looks kind of boring. Just look at the pictures. So what are the books about? Basically, there's this boy at this wacky school where everyone uses magic and has crazy adventures. Can you imagine something that cool? Scott. Come on, dog. That sounds a lot like how our school was. Oh, yeah. That must be why it felt so relatable. Ooh, but it got me thinking. If the book they got Frinkleborg from is this good, imagine how good the books that invented other sports must be. I want to read the basketball fantasy book. Ooh, or I bet volleyball is great. I think most sports came from real life, not a fantasy young adult series. Oh, really? That's a bummer. Just when I thought starting to read might be cool. But just because there isn't a fantasy book about basketball or volleyball yet, doesn't mean we can't write one ourselves. Really? That'd be awesome. What should it be about? A YA series lives or dies by its convoluted premise. You'd better come up with a solid plot that naturally incorporates these real-life sports into your world building. You've never read Harry Potter? You should do that. I never got the Harry Potter craze. I was like in 7th grade when the final books came out, or was I in first year of high school? I never got into it. I always saw the big ass books, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's as big as our math textbooks. Ain't no way I'm reading that nerd shit. Lo and behold, vindicated. It's J.K. Rowling's an abominable piece of shit.
Ancient wizards used to ponder their scrying orbs until one day they realized that dribbling them was way more fun. Or the hellish ruling class used to throw their enemies' heads over a net that separated the rich from the poor until that day a rebel faction spiked a head right back. Okay, chat, because none of these choices will affect our ending, you guys can decide ancient wizards or severed heads. Volleyball with heads. Ancient wizards. All time. Basketball or volleyball? Technically. Which is it? Which is the better fantasy sport? Or the best sport with the best fantasy lore? Basketball or volleyball? You played volleyball, you're leaning towards that option? Death volleyball? Okay, it seems like volleyball won. Volleyball it is! Wow! A net between the rich and the poor? Is this one of those metaphor things Liam loves? No, it's like a literal giant net separating them that they throw the heads of their enemies over. Oh, okay, good. That makes way more sense. So the rebels send the head back, but then what happens? Well, the evil fascist regime doesn't like that. The rule orders the guards to serve it back over the net. Right, but now the rebels know spiking it back is possible. For the first time, they have hope. And maybe a catchy, rebellious song to sing. Exactly! And as the conflict continues, both sides develop new tactics. Ooh, like blocks, and dumps, and pancake digs. If those are things from volleyball, then yes. I wouldn't know. What if everyone gets into volleyball? Then they forget to do a scary evil regime. It could be a perfect volleyball-based society. Ooh, and when you turn 16, you get sorted into volleyball position that you're best at. That might be a bit dystopian again. Oh no, you're right. Making a perfect society is harder than I thought. Well, don't worry. Now we've got the perfect sequel idea. You're right. Man, this young adult author stuff is easy. Let's get to writing. Unfortunately, it turns out ideas are easy and actually writing is hard part. We could get ChatGPT to write that. Writing books is easy. Just input the prompt. You lose 2 fun for that sobering lesson, but gain 2 boldness for at least having a go. ChatGPT, give me a full outline of this new volleyball-based young adult novel.
Rad!
Let's go to the expo. AI bad. Well, the good news is, the AI bubble is about to burst. Apparently, according to research at MIT, 95% of AI initiatives across all industries are not profitable. 95%. And companies are starting to wise up and downsizing their AI initiatives. The bullshit is stopping, Jesus Christ. Thank fuck. You're tired from all the shenanigans at the con, but a severe case of FOMO prevents you from going back to the hotel. If you take a power nap here in the lobby, you'll be more rested and technically not miss out. Lots of people trip on you, but they say nothing as they imagine you sleeping is a cosplay performance referencing some anime or movie. You get some rest and 2 boldness for not giving a single fuck. You're walking around the lobby taking in the sights when a middle-aged stranger with a brochure approaches you. Dad, is that you? You came back after getting milk? Oh, it literally is that.
Excuse me, youngsters. I'm looking for the conference titled, "Is a sofa a type of chair?" Could you point me towards it?
Don't you dare lie to him again!
Hey there!
Of course, it's right behind that door.
They did it.
Oh, good thing I found you. I was starting to think I'd made a mistake and this wasn't the annual ChairCon. No, this is definitely ChairCon. That's such a relief. My boss could have fired me for missing the most important chair-related event of this year. The chair business can be tough. Oh, you bet. As if it weren't hard enough, my wife just asked for a divorce. I'm trying to get over this rough patch by being a better chair professional. Anyway, here I am blabbering when the conference is about to start. See you around, fellow chair enthusiasts.
Bye.
Good luck with that divorce thing.
Guys, what the heck did you just do?
I know, I think my improv started well, but I kinda lost the plot.
That's not what I'm talking about. You lied to that poor guy.
Yeah, but it was just a little white lie, you know? Just to lift his spirits. Oh, that's what happened. I thought you were just fucking with him and I decided to join you.
Well, it's too late to undo the damage now. When that man finds out, it's going to be our fault.
So?
So I won't be able to sleep at night.
What if we got you some ice cream? Would that be better?
No.
Okay, what if we spin an elaborate lie so he never finds out he's at the wrong con? Would that make you happy?
We have to help.
Oh, that'd be much better, yes.
Okay, deal. Let's undo the damage of our lies with more lies.
Any ideas, Nez? Well. Be careful or else Fib from outer space will come and eat the con. You're with Zoe, fucking with people is fun. People around here love cosplay. Convince everyone to help you so this con cosplays this ChairCon. You've heard that there's a gathering of fans of face sitting. Just take this poor guy there and convince him that's a future of chairs. Well, we've already seen the two choices. But also, this is an illusion of choice. You find the chair enthusiast and take him to the con's face-sitting gathering, where people share their love of face-sitting, and by that I mean they sit on each other's faces.
I swear this con gets better by the minute.
So what do you think, sir? Look at how comfortable these people are.
I've never seen this before, but you're right. Oh, their expressions betray the deepest pleasure. Could this be an innovation I was looking for? Come on, you should try it out for yourself. I'm sure your wife didn't even try to sit on your face.
The chair enthusiast timidly approaches a con-goer, whose face is intermittently covered by another con-goer's ass.
Excuse me, do you mind if I sit on your face? I've never done it before. Oh, a face-sitting virgin. Sit on me, daddy. What do you know? I am a dad. Oh, this new chair technology is really customizable.
Man tries face-sitting. He sits stunned for a few minutes, and a radiant smile fills his face. When he's done, he comes back to you.
I think this might be the future of chairs. I keep saying that and no one takes me seriously. I have to tell my chair forum friends all about it. I cannot thank you enough.
Man leaves, still entranced by his new and exciting chair-related discovery. Guys, I think we did a good deed today.
It's just like they say, sometimes it all takes a lie to make one man happy. Yeah, and a lie and some face-sitting.
You gain 2 fun from the face-sitting watching that you did, but lose 2 charm for not participating.
What should we burn down next?
Let's go to the main stage. Grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently, they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and a cool name like Kratos, Luigi, free him, or Nez. You learn you'd make an awesome PC, and that self-knowledge equals 2 smarts. You, April, Nico, and Omen decide to attend Werewolves Live, an event where everyone in the audience plays the social deduction game Werewolf. Ooh. Just like Scott. Under your chair is a card with your secret role. You're a powerless villager! Yay! Everyone closes their eyes, and when the game master tells you to open them again, 3 players are dead. You have 3 werewolves to find.
coincidentally you three appear in front of us? Why is it always you three? The case of the hidden werewolf. I remember it well. The sky was gray. I was sweating my ass off in a trench coat and Omen had a look of wolfish murder in her eyes.
I just have resting.
That is not
murder
intentional,
face.
I just have a resting murder face. Oh, Omen, that foul femme fatale. Did I trust her? My head said no, but my whiskey, my blood, the tightness in my pants said, probably not, but screw it. Who are you talking to, Nico? Are you having a nervous breakdown? Are you on drugs? Do you need drugs? No, I'm narrating. It's what all the cool detectives do. Now, Omen, let's cut straight to the chase. No chaser. Are you a werewolf? No. Though I admit lycanthropy seems to be more fun than just being a groveling villager, powerless and tender and ripe for the devouring. Alas, a villager is what I am. C'est la vie, etc. Aha! So you admire the werewolves. I knew you envied me, you scoundrel. Hey, Nico, maybe let's stop talking now. I really think that we should stop talking now. She was right, of course, so I shut my mouth, confident that I just cast enough suspicion on Omen to throw everyone off my scent. Only a full moon could convict me now.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Shit. Why couldn't they just shut up? It's only a matter of time before someone figures out I'm a werewolf too. Psych.
Okay, Nico and April are obviously werewolves, but what about Omen? Is she acting weirder than usual or just being her usual violent self? Probably the self-denial. I don't know. 3 is a fancy number, and there seems to be 3 fancy folks right here. You need a foolproof way to know if you could trust her. Moon Omen. Wolves are known for having strong connections to mooning, or the moon, or something. Build a house and see if Omen has a strong desire to blow it. Wolves love blowing. Giggity. Look, man, I just want to see. You assemble a little house out of random materials you find in the amphitheater. Plywood, plastic chairs, empty popcorn bags. It's DIY for sure. What are you doing, Nez? A shelter will not protect you from the wily werewolf. From what I observed in this game, they can psychically kill their prey by merely pointing a finger. They might as well be gods. What do you think of my house, Omen? Does it give you the urge to blow? What? Blow what? Is this a sex thing again? I refuse to perform fellatio, cunnilingus, analingus, or any other linguses on your shack, Nez. I thought he meant blow like cocaine. Maybe I'm just used to that after my hard-boiled life on the streets. Too bad I did all my blow earlier. Won't be able to afford any more until next watch affiliate check comes in. Honestly, there are a million things Nez could have meant by blow. Nothing worth speculating about. Hong Kong. I meant blow the wolf way. Do you want to blow my house down, Omen? I always have an appetite for destruction. No, but blowing it down with my breath would be inefficient. I prefer the wanton elegance of a flamethrower. Well, says the mummy in the corner, if no one else is gonna do it, he starts blowing on your house. Yeah, group blowing session. Join me, fellow wolves.
What the?
He just cost the wolves the game. Why? He had no reason to blow on Nez's house. Because he's a committed werewolf and Nez's house is the perfect set piece. It's called theater, April.
Splendid.
Then the puny villagers reign victorious. Oh, what you lack as a mason, Nez, you clearly make up for in detective work. Thank you. You found all the werewolves and confirmed that yes, Omen is just like that. Gain 2 creativity and lose 2 fun.
Fucking metal!
They were just a villager. That's my villager noise. It's the noises I make when there's no subtitles. When there's no voice acting. My video game? Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artist meeting! Awesome. You learn a lot of cool things. They feel much more like scams, but who are you to judge what is and isn't art? But I'm John Art. I created art. You gain 2 creativity learning to bend the truth to make a quick buck. Apparently, a day at the con wasn't enough to exhaust you, but because you and your friends decided to hit up a karaoke bar. April and Liam are finishing up their duet now. butts, 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 butts.
All about those butts.
Yeehaw!
My turn. Oh, you're on deck, Nez.
Time to pick a song that wows everyone. Yet another classic situation where you have to choose wisely to impress your friends. What do you sing? Wait, hold that thought. Some sort of horrible flaming portal just appeared, and out of it walks an infernal hell beast.
What the fuck?
What the fuck did you do, Nico?
I was just singing. Let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know if any of my songs has anything to do with this beast being summoned. What are you singing? Infernal beast summoning spell from the fourth circle of hell! Okay, it was just country. It was in the country music category. What else would I supposed to sing in this get-up? Hip-hop?
Did you read the title of the song?
Yes, but who am I to judge how artists choose to name their songs? I thought you were all about disruptive art, Liam.
Meanwhile, the hell beast is destroying everything in sight. Well, it also looks like April's fled the scene and locked the door behind her. April, let us out!
Sorry, but no.
But if I open the door, the beast could get out and go on a murder spree. Less people will die this way.
Less people who happen to be your friends!
It wouldn't be nice if I let personal bias affect my choice.
You gotta do something about this hell beast, or you won't be alive to attend the con tomorrow. Or ever again. Take advantage of your surroundings. Choose a duet so the beast is forced to sing along with you instead of murdering you all. When in doubt, choose blackmail. Tell April that if she doesn't let you out, you'll spend your dying breath posting no makeup photos of her online. I feel like this is the most dangerous option. I feel like pissing off April might be more dangerous than just simply dealing with the hell beast. But we are Damon.
Liar, you don't have any such pics.
From a different timeline, maybe. Oh, yes, he does. Show one to Nico, Nez.
What are you talking about? That's a picture of a lemur.
Pretending it's a picture of April so that she'll open the door and we won't die.
Oh, you're right. It is April. I didn't realize she looked so much like a lemur without her makeup off.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Shit, it's that big. That's a career ender. I'm calling your bluff, silly geese. You don't have a pic of me looking like a lemur.
Have it your way. Post it on MomentGram, Nez, and be sure to tag April's usual sponsors.
What should we caption it? How about, you won't believe what April 1st looks like when she's leaving her friends to die.
Ah, fuck it! Death is the lesser evil here. She opens the door and snatches your phone. You flee the room and close the door. April is frantically looking through your pictures and erasing everything.
Got you! It was a bluff. There are no pics. I don't care. I can't risk it.
She smashes your phone against the wall. Her eyes look crazy. Like lemur eyes.
That wasn't cool. Threatening to expose my no makeup pics wasn't cool either.
Neither was locking us up in the karaoke booth with a hell beast.
Okay, let's call it even.
Buy a new phone. Take a lovely selfie to start rebuilding your photo gallery. Into boldness and lose to creativity. Things I do for our friends. Who will be our con love? No one. Because we're going with Scott. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Color Squad assemble. Monsterkind has always lived peacefully and without fear, for they've been protected by the mightiest hero ever, Gary Gunhands. Color Squad Assemble starts with a bang, for its first chapter ends with the death of Gary Gunhands at the hands of the narrator, a reality-bending entity. This kicks off a reign of terror and chaos that threatens civilizations as we know it. The world would be doomed if it wasn't for one visionary man with a plan. The plan? Assembling four disparate second-rate superheroes into a team capable of saving the world once more. Our heroes have complex history together and have never been able to see eye to eye, but there might be one thing that manages to bring them together. Silencing the only witness to a horrible crime they committed last summer. No one trusts this team of misfits and has-beens, for they have a huge superhero role to fill. They might be Earth's last hope. Somewhere in Spookum City.
Better tell us what you're doing here, Colonel Giant Spider.
Yeah, that looks like the worst sleepover ever. Did someone bring a movie at least?
I know you all have history, but I need you to set aside your differences and consider a temporary truce. Gary Gunhands is dead. You four might be the next best option. These clowns? Ha! Yes, Wildfire, even though you have beef, you have to admit that the Victorious is a formidable ally to have on your side. I know you could use her explosive diarrhea. And the Punching Dead, some might say Gary Gunhan's powers had nothing on his. If not for the Punching Dead's own weakness, all geese attack him on sight. After that horrible incident 3 years ago.
ACGs, I don't share my weakness. But the third date, why should I trust Wildfire anyway? Wasn't she trying to conquer the world not long ago?
Sure, but Wildfire might have been playing for the other team. We have a good reason to believe that she will stick to our side. She lost a bet. That might be good enough reason for you, Colonel, but not me. As if I wanted to team up with a bozo who got his superpowers by blackmailing God.
These four heroes don't seem capable of agreeing on a movie for a sleepover, much less on a plan to save the world. Will they manage to bury the hatchet, or will heads start rolling soon? Next time on a superhero comic. You wouldn't ask any of your friends to go to the party with you because there's a very good boy that you'd rather invite. Yeah, I'd love to go to a party with you. Should we wear matching shoes? Why? So everyone knows we're best buds, of course. Only best buds have matching shoes. Okay, why not? Let's go to the shoe store. Woohoo!
Let's do crime together.
And the after party was so fun. You and Scott looked fresh to death in your matching shoes. Everyone was all, hey, nice shoes, and you were all, thanks, but you should see the other guys. And then Scott was all like, it's me, I'm the other guy, look at my shoes. Want to see how fast I can run in them? Scott has ever been a more lovable goof. You doubt it.
Achievement unlocked! Upgraded access? What does that mean?
17 out of 35. Technically, we are halfway through the game.
And before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made, not going apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad leaving all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there, with us. That came a truth to this day. We hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we were, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us, even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe.
And there we go with
Scott's
secret ending. Who do we go for next weekend?
It won't happen with me.
Do we wrap up?
We're meant to trust
Do we wrap up the 3 OG romance options? Do we go with Miranda before we get to the harder secret endings, where we need specific stats? Miranda Vanderbilt. We've officially completed half of the secret ending. 17 out of 35. Almost half. I guess we could do Miranda.
I bid you all welcome.
Mermaid Enjoyers, we rise.
Of Monster Guns credit song. Technically this time I
Still don't know
the credit song.
how or when we're gonna unlock the other secret endings. The beach secret ending and Liam's secret ending. I think there was another one I forgot about.
And I'm charging for those songs. So
I gotta start fishing for events.
don't be shy. Subscribe and like. 'Cause when you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with.
Anyway, there's no really a romantic option if you call up Scott. It's only the platonic option. Then again, you're best buds with a best boy. Scott is great because he accepts you for who you are. There's no thoughts in that, though. It's just a big heart. We got in some of the base endings where we're ready on the way to the beach and Liam prom endings. We got an achievement at the end of this. I think we might have unlocked something, question mark. Let's see. No? Okay. No new unlock. Unfortunate. Anyway, that'll be that for today. Thank you everyone that stopped by, chilled out, and chat. Use us as second monitor content and watched us read and react through Scott Howe's secret ending for Monster Prom 4. MonsterCon. Like and subscribe. I'ma see you friendos. I don't know if I'm gonna do CC for Arc Nights on Wednesday. I don't really feel like doing CC this season. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna see you friendos next weekend for some more MonsterCon Sundays. We'll be doing Miranda Vanderbilt, her secret ending, Mermaid Enjoyers, we rise. We rise soon. Anyway, bye-bye friendos.